We're going to knock this one out right now. Welcome back to VeggieViews. Today we are going to be reviewing Sweetpea Beauty, a 2010 episode of VeggieTales from the mainline series. So the plot goes as follows. The countertop opens up. Larry's trying out new outfits. Petunia and Annie show up. Larry doesn't feel special. He doesn't feel beautiful or handsome or whatever he wants to be. And so Bob tells the story of Snoodlerella, which is, it's not a follow-up to A Snoodle's Tale, but it happens in the same universe. And it's basically just the story of Cinderella, but with a Snoodle. And then the creator shows up in the end and tells her that she doesn't have to be anything else than what she is. So it's like Cinderella, but rather than focusing on the prince and the shoe and all that, it's focusing on the fact that Snoodlerella doesn't feel beautiful. They make her look, stereotypically beautiful. And then the king shows up and says, "You're beautiful as you are. You don't have to be that. True beauty comes on the inside, in the person that you are, not what other people say about you, and not how you look." And I think it's a nice lesson. It's a cute little story. And then we have the Pants Silly song, which is phenomenal.
Summarize, you might recall their pants if you're short and shorts if you're tall.
And then Sweetpea Beauty, where Madame Blueberry is queen, and she envies Petunia because Petunia is said to be the most beautiful in the kingdom. Not beautiful as in, like, physically beautiful, although she is, but beautiful as in true beauty. She is loving, and she's kind, and she cares about other people, and she sees the beauty in everything, and she's the most beautiful. But the mirror is really just trying to overtake the kingdom, and so he's trying to make Madame Blueberry jealous of Sweetpea, so Madame Blueberry will banish Sweetpea, and somehow the mirror will become ruler. I'm going to go research that real fast, because I'm not entirely sure I understand. Okay, I'm back. So basically the mirror wants the crown, and I remember that. I've seen the show. I was just trying to figure out, like, what exactly was the mirror trying to do? He wants the crown for Madame Blueberry. He wants Madame Blueberry to,
You really don't understand the concept.
Okay, I figured it out. So the mirror, he put in place this beauty decree. He tricked Madame Blueberry's, like, great-grandberry into signing it, that the most beautiful in the kingdom would be the queen. Madame Blueberry wants to be the queen, but Sweetpea is more beautiful than her, both inside and out. And so Madame Blueberry's like, I need to be more beautiful than Sweetpea so I can stay queen. And the mirror gives her this potion and says, this potion will make you as beautiful as your heart is. But Madame Blueberry's selfish and self-centered, so her heart's not beautiful, so she starts getting ugly, like physically ugly, and she's already really greedy and nasty inside. And the mirror starts tricking her into being jealous of Sweetpea, and so she banishes Sweetpea, and then they put Sweetpea to sleep with a drinking, like a drink, like a potion. And so the mirror is like, okay, well, you know what? Only the most beautiful in the kingdom can be queen. You're not the most beautiful, and now you've helped me get Sweetpea out of the picture, meaning I'm the only one who can rule. He runs away, steals the crown, and then Madame Blueberry finally realizes that what she did was wrong, and Sweetpea wakes up because it turns out they gave the drinking potion to the scallion on accident, and Sweetpea was just tired because turkey dinners make her sleepy. So she wakes up, Madame Blueberry apologizes, Madame Blueberry stays the queen. I'm not sure exactly how the beauty decree thing got resolved, but the mirror breaks. I mean, he literally dies. He falls off the top of the building and shatters, so he's dead. They killed off a villain in VeggieTales. For the first time, maybe ever, they killed their villain.
I can shoot an acorn out of my belly button.
Where?
I guess the fib, he stopped existing. He just ceased to exist. But he dies. You hear the crash. He falls off the building and shatters, which was kind of shocking. But yeah, it's a fun episode. And I know some people are going to hate me for saying that, but I do not dislike this episode. Of all of the classic VeggieTales episodes they've made, I think this one is the weakest, solely because of the animation. They had a new studio working for them, and there were just lots of really, really odd errors. The crown is like floating and glitching in and out of the frame. The mirror is just jumping around. The eyes, like the eyelids disappear at times. The lighting changes. The lighting looks completely different, and the colors look completely different. There are lots of visual gags that were not animated properly, because I don't think the people animating understood what the storyboard was trying to convey. Like when Paul Great pulls this lever, and it's like a catapult, and it sends Larry flying in the air. He doesn't actually pull the lever. He just like moves his body, and you hear like a lever noise. So there are lots of like issues visually. A lot of issues visually, more than anything VeggieTales has ever made. It's still a really fun episode. That's really the reason I think it's the weakest episode, is just because of that. If I had this been animated like by Hoo Hoo or something, I think it would have been a perfectly strong episode. Plot-wise and story-wise, I think it's cute. The songs are cute. It's not one of my personal favorites, and it's not one that I revisit a lot. But I don't dislike it. I just don't watch it very often. I like it. Probably more than most fans. But if you haven't seen VeggieTales at all, this would not be the first one I'd watch. Even if you want to watch like a princessy VeggieTales episode, opt for Princess and the Pop Star instead. That one's better. Anyway, Sweet Pea Beauty. It is it's an episode that exists, and I don't hate it.